Story time. Long time ago, there was a devotee named Sadnaa, who was a butcher by caste. Yet he was kind and he never killed animals. Being a butcher, though, he used to bring meat and sell it for his livelihood, and he used to chant the name of God day and night. There was a shaligram in his house, but Sadnaa did not know that shaligram was God himself. He used to consider the shaligram as a weight and weigh meat from it. One day a monk was going in front of the shop. When the sadhu saw that the butcher was weighing meat with the help of the shaligram, the monk felt very sad, and after asking Sadhana, he took shaligram and worshipped shaligram methodically. But God is only hungry for love, not for methods. In the night, God told the monk in a dream, "Why did you bring me here? I used to get happiness only in the house of Bhakt Sadhana. He used to chant my name when he picked me up to weigh the meat. I used to get great pleasure from his touch. Take me back there." The sadhu picked up the shaligram and went to Sadhana's house and gave it to him and told him his entire dream. Sadhana felt great remorse. "I kept the Lord as the weight of the scales of unholy flesh. Oh Lord, I'm so sorry." Now Sadhana left the meat business and went to Jagannath Puri with Shaligramji. On the way, they stayed with a householder in a village. The conduct of the lady of the house was not appropriate. She was fascinated by Sadhana staying at her home. She started making efforts to seduce Sadhana, and he asked her to go away. But the lustful woman perceived his action as a fear of her husband. She took a sword and beheaded her sleeping husband. What sins do the lewd and the lustful not commit? She started saying, "Don't be afraid now. I have beheaded my husband. Now you can accept me." Sadhana, though, did not give up his restraint. When the woman tore her clothes and came to the door, beating her chest and crying, people gathered around them. And the woman started crying, "This visitor has killed my husband, and he's tried to molest me." The matter went to the judge. Sadhana remained silent till the end, and he just became a witness to all the actions that were taking place around him. The verdict came, and he was declared guilty. By the order of the judge, both the hands of Sadhana were cut off, and the stream of blood started flowing. Sadhana went on to the journey to Jagannath Puri, praying to God. On the other hand, in Jagannath Puri, the Lord ordered the priest in a dream, "My devotee Sadhana is coming to me. His hands are cut off. Take the palanquin and bring him respectfully." The priest took the palanquin and brought Sadhana in it. As soon as Sadhana raised his arms for Jagannathji's kirtan, both his hands were again healed. Sadhana became ecstatic that the hands were cured by the grace of God, but doubts remained in his mind. Why were my arms dismembered? In a dream, the Lord told Sadhana, "You were a Brahmin in Kashi in your previous birth. One day, a cow came running towards you from the butcher's hand. The butcher called you, and you grabbed the cow with both hands, and the butcher slit the cow's throat. That same cow became a woman in this life, and that butcher was her husband. She slit her husband's throat to avenge for her previous birth. You took the cow with both hands and handed it over to the butcher, so you were born in the butcher caste, and your hands were cut off. You were a devout Brahmin though. That's why, even though you were a butcher, you are still devoted to me. Now your karmic bonds have resolved, and I am very happy for you." Sadhana became engrossed in the love of God, For a long time he spent time engrossed in chanting, meditating, and finally, after leaving his body at the feet of Sri Jagannath Ji, he reached the supreme abode. So you see, children, from this story, we learn a lesson that whether the karma is good or bad, we will get fruits accordingly. Therefore, choose your deeds or karma wisely.